I used to think managing money was just about one thing: earning more, make more, save more. Simple, right? But after reading book after book on personal finance, I realized something that completely flipped my mindset. Wealth isn't built with money, it's built with behavior. That's when I went on a mission. I read 50 of the most popular finance books, from Rich Dad Poor Dad to The Psychology of Money, from The Millionaire Next Door to I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And guess what? They all say the same 5 things over and over again. The wording changes, the stories change, but the message? Identical. And today, I'm going to save you dozens of hours and summarize what really matters. Let me be honest, some of these books were dry. Some were brilliant. But the gold nuggets, they repeated like a broken record. I started seeing the patterns, the habits, the mindset shifts, the brutal truths that nobody talks about on TikTok. And here's what shocked me the most. The people who become wealthy aren't always the smartest or the most educated. They're just the most consistent. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed by all the financial advice out there, if you've bounced between budgeting apps, savings challenges, or crypto rabbit holes, take a breath. Because I'm about to walk you through the 5 big ideas that every successful author, millionaire, and money coach keeps coming back to. The 5 pillars of real wealth building that actually work, no matter your income, background, or bank account balance. And once you hear them, you'll never look at money the same way again. Everyone wants the secret to wealth, but after going through 50 finance books, the real secret is this: the successful ones do the boring stuff consistently. It's not about stock tips or finding the next crypto moonshot. It's about building a system you can actually stick to. The biggest recurring principle in every book was pay yourself first. Before you do anything, before bills, coffee, rent, Netflix, you take a chunk of your income and save or invest it automatically, religiously. Why? Because if you wait to save what's left over, there's never anything left. This one habit, treating saving like a non-negotiable bill, changes your trajectory more than anything else. And it doesn't matter how small you start. Even $20 a week creates momentum. You're training your brain to prioritize your future. Another idea that kept showing up was to live below your means. And this doesn't mean being frugal or miserable. It means refusing to let your lifestyle grow as fast as your income. That's the trap. Most people make more and spend more and stay stuck. The books that truly resonated with me all preach the same mindset. Grow the gap between what you earn and what you need to live. That gap is your power. That gap funds your investments, buys back your time, and builds your freedom. You don't need to live like a monk, but you need to live with intention. Then comes the third truth. No wealthy person relies on one stream of income. Every single millionaire author emphasized building multiple income streams. Some started with side hustles. Some built digital products. Others invested in real estate or stocks. The method didn't matter. One job is fragile. One stream is risky. But 2, 3, or more? That's stability. That's leverage. That's optionality. A powerful concept that showed up in nearly every book was compounding. But not just compounding money, compounding habits, compounding knowledge. The books drilled this into my head. Small, smart decisions repeated over time have exponential results. Investing a little, reading daily, learning new skills, improving your network, all of it compounds. But the magic only happens if you're patient. Wealthy people don't think in days or months. They think in decades. That's why they win. They're playing a different game. Finally, almost every author hammered this point. Know your numbers. Track your money. It sounds boring, I know, but ignorance is expensive. Wealthy people know exactly how much they spend, where their money goes, what's coming in and what's going out. They aren't surprised by overdraft fees or random subscriptions. Budgeting isn't about saying no to everything. It's about saying yes to the right things, the ones that matter. Once you understand where your money goes, you gain power. You stop feeling out of control. You stop feeling broke. These 5 ideas: pay yourself first, live below your means, build multiple income streams, embrace compounding, and know your numbers. They're not flashy, but they work. And the books that changed my life didn't give me hacks. They gave me frameworks. They taught me that wealth isn't built in one moment. It's built through thousands of small, smart choices made when nobody's watching. After digesting 50 books and boiling them down into 5 simple principles, you might expect that everything changed overnight. It didn't. That's the thing they don't tell you in most finance books. Applying these lessons takes time and, more importantly, patience. But what did change immediately was the way I saw money. I stopped seeing it as a constant source of stress and started seeing it as a tool to buy freedom, to buy peace of mind, to buy choices. Not luxury cars or designer clothes. Time, space, control. That's what real wealth is. I started by doing the smallest things, setting up an automatic transfer to savings every payday, even if it was just $25, tracking my spending for the first time in a simple Google sheet, reading about dividend investing and putting $100 into an index fund. Saying no to things I didn't actually want, just because I used to buy them on impulse. And the craziest part? I didn't feel deprived. I felt powerful, because for the first time, I wasn't reacting to money, I was directing it. And here's something else all the books agreed on. It's not about being perfect. You'll mess up, you'll overspend, you'll fall off your budget. But the people who win aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who get back on track, fast. One author wrote something that stuck with me. Missing one workout doesn't make you out of shape. Missing one savings transfer doesn't make you broke. Quitting does. So don't quit. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to read 50 books. You just need to start today with one small habit. Pick one of the 5 principles and commit to it for 30 days. Just one. You'll be shocked how much clarity, calm, and confidence you gain. The truth is, wealth is built quietly, in the moments where you choose to cook instead of order out. In the 10 minutes you spend reviewing your bank statement instead of scrolling. In the first investment you make, no matter how small. So here's my honest advice after reading more books than I probably needed to. Don't chase the trends. Don't wait for a raise. Don't wait for someday. Use what you have, where you are, and start building a system that works for you. Because the people who are winning with money win. They're not smarter than you. They just started sooner. This video isn't the end of your journey. It's the beginning. And if I can do this, a normal person with no finance degree, no high salary, and a history of bad money habits, then so can you. You already have everything you need. Let's go.